Testing, 1, 2, 3. Testing, testing, testing. Making sure we have sound. So I don't want to speak for 3 hours without having sound. 1, 2, 3. Boom. Okay. I think I can turn this light off. Boom. Okay. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Bienvenue. Oh, we already have somebody here. Welcome to Mystery Tarot. My name is Natasha. I'll be doing weeklies for Aries through Pisces for the week of October 31st through November 2nd. And we will move in from the beginning to the end of the zodiac in order, Aries through Pisces. Please like, share, and subscribe if it helps boost the channel. So out of the 211 decks that I have, I was saying the weekly dates over and over again, October 27th through November 2nd. What is the tarot? And I was drawn to, I don't love this deck, but I was drawn to it, so I have to use it. The Apocalypsis. And then I don't like this deck either. That doesn't mean anything other than, you know, I literally use my intuition and where I'm guided to choose the decks. And I trust that it'll be the right ones. Hi, Denise. Have you been here before? You seem familiar. Your name seems familiar to me. The vice versa deck. Okay. And that's for clarifiers. If the clarifiers need clarifying, the Jungian tarot. And then for advice or ultimate outcomes, we're going to be using the Modern Love. Please like, share, subscribe because it helps boost the channel. No? Oh, well, welcome. Thank you for being here. I do personal readings. You need to email me for that because I will not contact you unless you're a VIP already, a long-term client. But if you do contact me for a personal reading, please do not give me your sign. Do not give me your birth date. I don't need to know that. The cards will give me the answers to your questions irregardless. So, plus I don't like to be influenced in that way because I can tell a lot about you from your birthday or your sign. Hello, everyone. Thank you for being here. Thank you, Denise. Oh, cool. I love that I'm part of the algorithm now again. Yeah, I've been on the YouTubes for 6 years and I don't know. I got to a certain subscriber count and then it stopped completely. Wouldn't go down, wouldn't go up. So, okay, well, welcome. Well, let's begin. So typically this is like a 3-hour broadcast, so I know you guys have better things to do than listen to me. So I will begin with Aries. I'm going to pull 3 cards because it's only for 7 days. No need to pull the whole deck. Okay, so we're just getting what are the main energies you're going to have, Aries, in the week of October 27th through November 2nd. What do you need to watch out for? What opportunities you need to embrace. This reading, as with all the signs, is for everyone. So all Aries will experience these primary energies, not just one person. Okay, I'm glad we got that out of the way. What's come for Aries? October 27th. Through November 2nd, 2024. What's coming up for Aries? October 27th through November 2nd, 2024. First card for Aries, October 27th through November 2nd, 2024. I got a phrase, but I didn't get most of it, but I did discern the word Choctaw, or the name Choctaw, like the Native Americans. Because I didn't get the rest of the phrase, I don't know what it's about, but usually that has to do with language for me. Okay, just that word, that name Choctaw, because a lot of words are used from Choctaw in the English language. Okay, so I don't know if what you're saying is going to matter, or what words you use matter. For instance, the Choctaw word squaw is the Choctaw word for vagina. So squaws is a bad word in Choctaw. You know, you're basically calling somebody a twat, you know. Anyway, the first card you have is the Seven of Wands in reverse. I will show it to you in the upright. In reverse, it means standing up for your rights. It's a rebellious tone. Okay. When I look at this card, it has a like a Five of Wands feeling, but it is a traditional rendition. Somebody's up on a knoll or a mound, and this person is surrounded. Sometimes the wands represent many opinions which are spoken, okay? But you're standing up. You're like, no matter what you guys think, this is what I'm doing or saying or acting, because wands are about action, right? Seven of Wands is related to the Chariot card. You're doing or saying something that other people don't want you to do or say, and you're just going, I have a right to do this. Okay? Whether it's to defend yourself for who you're going to vote for in the U.S. elections or whatever, right? The next card you have is the Star card in reverse. Not a great card for me. To me, it means, if I had to attach a phrase to it, hopes are dashed. It's only for 7 days, okay? So don't panic, okay? But you had it in reverse. It can also mean, because we have to clarify, the reason for the clarifiers, for people who are new to Tarot, not necessarily to my channel. I'm not saying Denise doesn't know anything, but for other people who are just getting into Tarot, who are maybe in the audience because the age of Aquarius is coming in, right? And you're exploring the occult. Clarifiers, these cards mean many different things. So we clarify to narrow down, okay, what is the true message, right? So host or dash, you might be dealing with, it is a signifier for water signs, specifically Pisces, but for me, it means Aquarius or any water sign. Okay, it could also mean that a fantasy, you're brought back down to reality somehow, right? And look at this, Five of Swords in reverse. Aries, you're going to have like a week of change and conflict. And when I say change, I don't mean like world card or wheel card change. I mean, there's a shift, okay? Where you will feel, because the Five of Swords in reverse is kind of similar to the Six of Wands in reverse, there's a verbal tussle and you lose to two others, okay? What arena of your life? I don't know yet. We will ask. But the central primary energy is that of hopes or dash. You stand up for something and people basically will not allow you to do it, or the circumstances will not allow you to do something you really want to do, that you feel that you have a right to do, okay? Today is my husband's 89th birthday. He passed 6 years. He was a Scorpio. I do know I have worked with cards. Oh, right on. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. Just to give you some background on myself, I've been reading for 35 years. I've been cognizant of my intuitive and psychic abilities since I was 4 years old. I'm in clairsentient, clairaudient, clairvoyant, and feeling empathic. And I've been on YouTube for 6 years. So welcome. Thank you, Denise, for sharing yourself with me. Okay, let's clarify. I don't love the vice versa deck, but I was drawn to it, so I have nothing. I have no choice. Now, with this particular deck, if the cards are reversed, then I read those as blockages because the reversals are on the other side of the card, right? Okay. So I want to clarify what this star card in reverse means. What's the star card in reverse mean for Aries the week of October 27th through November 2nd, 2024? What does the star card in reverse mean for Aries the month or the week of October 27th through November 2nd, 2024? Okay, I keep seeing like vignettes of U.S. political rallies. I realize I have a global audience, and thank you guys. I mean, I have people from all over the world, primarily in Great Britain, but also in India and Australia. At any rate, I keep getting like little videos in front of my eyes about the U.S. of Trump and Kamala at rallies and stuff like that. But I'm seeing them in quick succession, which is not typical. And that when I get a group of vignettes like that, it usually means like chaotic. Okay. So you're emotionally invested in whatever is going on in the U.S. elections right now. Okay. That's not until November 5th, but for the time leading up to the elections, you may feel this way. You know, feeling surrounded or fighting off many people's opinions, having some kind of, not downturn in luck, but like, oh, God, you know, some kind of realization that's not pleasing to you. I have to go by what the cards are telling me. Okay, if you want unicorns and rainbows, those are other channels. Okay, so good, bad, right, or wrong, I'm going to tell you what I'm seeing and feeling and hearing. Okay, it's just for a week, and then there's like a verbal exchange that you're not favored in. Okay, what's the star card in reverse mean for Aries? October 27th through November 2nd, 2024. Okay. So I'm going to force a cut because my fingers are not tingling. Okay. So we're clarifying this card, the star card, in reverse. It is in the upright. And you have the Five of Swords. This is here. This person is one. This is the Five of Swords in the upright. Here, again, you got it twice. So MIT did a study where, you know, what are the chances of repeat cards? Usually in playing decks, that, you know, it was done for the purposes of, you know, poker playing and card counting. But the statistic stands that when you get a card that repeats once in a reading or a pull, and you're using two decks, that's two chances in 8,062 pulls that you would get a repeat card. Okay, so you got it again. So this will be your main focus. You feel defeated because your hopes are dashed in some way. I still don't know how. I'm not getting that message yet. Okay, the reading is still going on. Right? But you can see how I always see this person as the current. Here, people walk away. In the upright, these people walk away. That's why I'm reading the vice versa this way. You're standing up for someone else. And you're not successful at it. So in a way, it's almost like it's playing out as a hero's myth. Your hero is someone, but most people don't feel like you should stand up for this person. But you're adamant. Okay? And oh look, you have the Seven of Swords in the upright. Okay? There was some sneakiness involved. Someone else has been wronged, possibly an Aquarius or a water sign, and you're like, no. So it's not happening directly to you, even though you're kind of collateral damage if there is an injury of some kind. But you have 2 sevens, and 2 sevens as a tarot cluster mean mutual love. This is someone, whoever you're defending or standing up for, is someone you respect and possibly even love, whether it's on a friendship level or romantic level or whatever. Hi, Michelle Mucci. Good afternoon. I made it. Thank you so much for your time and energy. I'm watching from Gulf Breeze, Florida. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Michelle. I appreciate you. Denise is new. You should talk. So Aries is standing up for someone who they respect. And tarot cards are representations of the fates. Okay, they're not destiny. Okay, so you can change this. If you need to think of different strategies, in other words, for defending this person successfully. Because if you do it the way you would normally do it, it's 5 of Swords in reverse outcome. You see what I'm saying? So you might have to change strategies. And sevens, the 7 of Swords is about strategy. You're trying to take the swords away from the war party so that they're under weaponized. Okay? And in the 5 of Swords, he grabs all the swords, right? There's a battle of some kind. And from the outset, you're at a disadvantage. So you're going to have to, the advice is to develop those advantages in the first 2 days of the week. Because you're going to need it. Okay? Okay. So what is the 7 of Wands? Because that might give us the reason or the arena in which you will be defending or standing up for someone. Oh, Michelle, thank you. Thank you for welcoming Denise. What's the 7 of Wands in reverse mean? For Aries, October 27th through November 2nd, 2024. What's the 7 of Wands in reverse mean? For Aries, October 27th through November 2nd, 2024. So usually I will linger in the Aries portion of the reading, and it will go quicker for each sign as we go along, as I find my rhythm with the frequencies, which I'm assuming that's what I'm tapping into. Whatever technology I'm tapping into, right? To give you the messages. Being drawn to this card. So we're finding out, what are you standing up for? Remember I mentioned how this made me feel like the 6 of Wands, right? 6 of Wands. Okay. Now you go from a 7 of Wands to a 6 of Wands. And there's a block to defeat. or there's a block to, victory, because it's in reverse. Because we don't really read reversals in the vice versa deck, because the reversals are on the flip side. Here, he's still in battle. The victory is close. Because you had this in reverse, this is the victory. Okay? So there's a block to victory. And you go from a 7 of Wands to a 6 of Wands to a 5. So you're right in the middle of something. Because you got 7s, 6s, and 5s. Okay? You're in the middle of some kind of event. Because it's not Fool's energy and it's not Wheel energy. Right? It's not 1s and it's not 10s. Again, another block. And it's, again, a battle card. Okay? Here, this is the, after the battle, there's peace. This came in reverse. Here's, on the flip side, is the traditional rendition of the death card. There's transformation after a battle. Okay? Here, there's a block to peace. And see how it kind of makes it look like the moon card, which the star card always kind of reminds me of, especially in the Rider-Waite. But the 2 towers are intact. You're standing up for someone, and if you are to get victory, it's going to be rough. So you're going to have to hang in there. You're going to have to change strategies, or perhaps use an untested strategy in order for a chance to win. Because if you do what you usually do, because I feel like you've done this before, now the Choctaw thing makes sense. Remember, I heard a phrase, but it was muddy, and then I heard the only word I could discern was Choctaw. We use a lot of Choctaw words in the English language, you know, because at some point we had to trade with the Native Americans. So they picked up some of our English, we picked up some of their words, and we incorporated it into our language. You're the foreigner in this. If you're a U.S. citizen, say, you're the foreigner, so-called immigrant in this scenario. You're the outsider. But you're defending someone. Okay, so we beat that to death. Thank you, you guys. Okay, so Aries, as you know, is when I usually give my background and who these messages are for. They're for everybody, etc., etc. And then I teach a lot about the tarot during the first sign. Hi, everybody. So if you're a Pisces, for instance, you're like, oh my God, do I have to sit through this for everyone? No. So I just give you my style of reading. So the advice. What's the advice for Aries for the week of October 27th through November 2nd, 2024? I heard stay out of it. So you could become collateral damage defending someone who maybe doesn't have the strength or the courage to stand up for themselves. I still don't know which arena this is in. The most logical answer would be work or career. But it won't bode well for you. It'll be a defeat for you as well. Okay? And you might be viewed differently because of it. Now, if the death card had a number, death card is a number 13, right? Which means that it's also related to the queens of the deck. So it may be a female who you're battling, in other words. What's the advice for Aries, October 27th through November 2nd, 2024. It might be over political views because I kept getting vignettes of that in an earlier part of the reading. I heard stay out of it. So someone that you know, no matter what the social or arena, whether it's work or the neighborhood or whatever it is, maybe they vocalize who they're voting for in the election and you stand up for them, and then in turn people turn against you. That is a possibility. So what's your advice? I heard stay out of it and 10 of Cups. So it might be a family situation, not a work situation. I heard keep going with life. Yeah, so you need to basically choose your battle, okay? Here this almost looks like a gender reveal. Anyway, this is happiness, joy. But you have all these battle cards. So the advice is to seek happiness and joy. I heard stay out of it. So, I mean, to you though, because Aries is a warrior, you don't like to see people picked on, really. And it kind of feels like a bullying situation. It's not your battle. It's not your battle. And the advice, according to the cards, is to stay out of it. Good, bad, right, or wrong. You know what I mean? King of Swords in reverse. So it might be, it might be a woman because sometimes the opposite of a king is a woman. But it could be male too. See how he has like a clipboard? And he's in front of what looks like a public building. You know what I mean? This might have to do with the political situation. You know, you go to a rally or you go to the election place and you get into a verbal, you see somebody being picked on, right? Which frequently happens in the U.S. at polling places, right? And yeah, that's the thing. Okay, so just stay out of it. Just focus on your immediate family and your all that. I don't know what to tell you. It's not your battle. Stay out of battles that aren't your battle, basically. Okay, now we're on to Taurus. That was an interesting reading. Hello, everybody. What's coming for Taurus, October 27th through November 2nd, 2024? What's coming up for Taurus, October 27th through November 2nd, 2024? What's coming for Taurus, October 27th through November 2nd, 2024? What's coming for Taurus, October 27th through November 2nd, 2024? You might be focused on health matters, especially if we get the death card. I'm not saying there's going to be a death. I'm just saying the death card popped in my head. It comes in here. It comes out here. What am I going to do? Somebody might be, if it is health, somebody might be having surgery, but it is victorious or successful, if that's a thing this week, that you'll be focused on health issues. Otherwise, it's a new beginning mentally, okay? It's karmic. This is considered the sort of destiny, the sort of invention, okay? Very Age of Aquarius card. And then you have the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Now, I never see this as a Taurian card, but I suppose it could be. But the Queen of Pentacles in reverse for me is the gold digger card, or vanity, or someone who is displaying an overconfidence that is absurd, really. And then in reverse, we have the Prince of Pentacles, which is the Knight of Pentacles. Something destined happened this week. Now, when I say destined, something that was meant to happen that you cannot change. It seems positive but we have to clarify, but because the sword is in the upright. The Knight of Pentacles in reverse, if Knights had a number, it would be the number 12, and that would be related to the Hanged Man energy. There might be a realization of what a true message is about, like the truth about an apology that happened recently or will happen this week. And I say apology or truce because, Knights deliver messages of truce and war, okay? There's a overconfidence or vanity. So in other words, for example, before clarifying, this could be someone who's you're tied to karmically, meaning you had to experience something in this lifetime with them. You had to have an interaction with them that teaches you a lesson, or you teach a lesson, or a karmic debt is paid. Someone makes an ego call to you. Someone perhaps who ghosted you, calls out of the blue and wants to know how you're doing because they were just thinking about you, okay? But nothing comes of it. So there's like an ego call. I want to see if this person's still hanging on to my energy or thinking about me. Gross. But that's just an example. It's not really the storyline I'm getting in my head because I'm not actually getting a storyline right now. So let's clarify, what does the Queen of Pentacles in reverse mean for you, Taurus, in this week, next 7 days? What does the Queen of Pentacles in reverse mean for Taurus, October 27th through November 2nd, 2024? What does this Queen of Pentacles in reverse mean for Taurus, October 27th through November 2nd, 2024? I don't know what this means. I'm going to say it anyway, even though it doesn't make sense. Maybe it will make sense to Tauruses. I heard eat the meat, and then I heard meathead. I don't know what the fuck that means. Okay, you got the wheel card. But you got the flip side of the wheel card. But you had it in reverse. It was blocked. This might be an ego call. It might be a vanity call that's made to you. Are you doing it? I guess you could be, because you do have Earth cards this week. Okay. But here's a traditional. Okay. You had this side, but in reverse. Here, this person makes the wheel happen. Here, it's kind of stationary. It's being held in place, right? So there's a blockage to change of some kind, okay? And then you have the Seven of Cups in the upright, okay? Here it is on the flip side. This is the wake-up call portion. Here you're trying to make plans. You have choices, you have options, and you're trying to make some plan what you're going to do next. Or if it is an ego call, because that's developing into a storyline, someone pretends to make plans with you, or you make plans based on this ego call thinking it's real. I wasn't going to pull another card, but now I am because I can see it's the Eight of Cups. And somebody walks away, possibly around the time of an eclipse. But here, remember, this card is actually related to the Hermit card. This person leaves their emotions behind, goes up to the mountain to ruminate, decide on an answer. Here's the flip side of it. Person can't let go, they stick around, right? At any rate, there's a new, I want to see what this card, new beginning. So you may, in other words, if we get good clarifiers for the Ace of Sword, and you're able to walk away from this person that you tried to make plans with, I want to see if this is related to an actual new beginning or some kind of karmic, I almost said creation, a karmic interaction with a person. What's this Ace of Sword in the upright mean for Taurus, the week of October 27th through November 2nd, 2024? What does this Ace of Sword in the upright mean for Taurus, October 27th through November 2nd, 2024? What's this Ace of Sword in the upright mean? For Taurus, October 27th through November 2nd, 2024. Okay, I'm going to have to force a cut because I'm not getting the tinglies in my fingers. Yeah. So, this is the friend zone version of the card. You got it in reverse. This is the upright. This is the reversal. And it came in like this. So someone you're karmically tied to. Okay, they're not a karmic. Okay, I don't know what readers do that with. Okay. They're the karmic in a sense that you were meant to have this interaction with them in this lifetime to either pay off a karmic debt or teach a karmic lesson. You are karmically soulmated tied to this person for one of those reasons. You or they make a ego call. They pop in to see it. It serves no purpose. They don't want to make plans. They may pretend, or you may pretend. So you end up not knowing if this is a truce or a act of war. Because you might get pissed if nothing comes of this contact or recontact this week. Okay? You beat that to death. So let's go ahead and clarify, get the advice or the outcome. I'm going to say outcome because I think you know what the advice is. This person needs to remain friend-zoned, and you should not take anything what they say seriously if you're the one receiving the call. Okay? What's the ultimate outcome for Tauruses the week of October 27th through November 2nd? Hi, everybody. 2024. You're welcome, babe. Hi, Capri Crunch. Hi, Lynn. One moment. I have to remove this person. Okay. Sorry for the troll. What is the ultimate outcome for Taurus this week, October 27th through November 2nd, 2024. You're welcome, Lynn. Yeah. So this card always gives me like a 5 of cup, or sorry, an 8 of cups feel, like walking away. This is BS. So you progress emotionally. You go from a 7 to a 10, but you have the realization something hasn't changed with a certain person. And because you have the 5 of wands. And see how she's like leaving and someone's trying to stop them, right? So it's almost like you're competing with this person, like who can walk away more successfully, right? With the combination of the 8 of cups and this particular card, the ultimate outcome is toodles. I don't need someone like you. Am I telling you to leave someone? No. You will know if that storyline is a good metaphor for what you experienced this week. However, this reading is for all Taurus, okay? You're going to experience a new beginning of some kind. You may friend zone somebody because of it. You're not playing, especially with someone who makes ego calls. And you're not accepting any interaction, or you shouldn't accept any interaction, irregardless of whether someone's coming back to pretend that they want to build a relationship or a life with you. I think you know intuitively it's an ego call. Perhaps they've done it before. But you're not making war and you're not making truces. You're just like done. Because you're not going to be overly or generous with someone who doesn't deserve it. All Tauruses will experience those energies this week. Okay? Okay. Now we're moving on to Gemini. Welcome, everybody. Thank you so much. Please like, share, and subscribe. If you like the readings I give you, I'd love to help build the channel, you know. Anyway, if you're new here, if you're old here, I welcome you all. What's coming up for Gemini is the week of October 27th through November 2nd, 2024. What's coming up for Gemini is October 27th through November 2nd, 2024. What's coming up for Gemini is October 27th through November 2nd, 2024. I'm getting... Well, first I saw the like traditional right away 8 of cups in front of my eyes. And then I just thought of 8s. Like the number 8. Now, 8th house is, you know, sex, death, taxes. It's ruled by Scorpio. Okay. Which I believe is Neptunian energy. It's also the lemon skate symbol, or affinity sign, as you may call it. So I wouldn't be surprised if we get the Strength card, the Magician card, 8s, okay? So, and because it's 8th house, this reading might have something to do with money or career. What's coming up for Geminis? October 27th through November 2nd, 2024. Monkey, Kim. Monkey, Kim. Kitty. Kitty, did you meow? Come here, baby. Hi. Hello. Kim. You my baby, Kim. Hi, the baby. Oh, you're my little monkey. Hi. You just saying hi? Okay. You have the World card in reverse. I don't know what it is about all these reversals. Kind of weird energy that because it's come up for every sign. Hi, baby. Hi, baby. It's come up for every sign thus far in the zodiac. Come, baby, come. Come. Monkey, come. Thus far, so it might be tied to a transit. Come, baby, come. Come, baby, come. Hi. Hello. Hi, monkey, baby. You want to go outside? You want to go outside, baby? Come. Oh, the baby. Sorry, guys. My cat needed attention. It might be tied to a transit, right? I'm just saying. It's a little unusual to get all these reversals right out of the gate. The World card in reverse could mean that you're on the cusp of a brand new cycle. And what does that mean? You have all new everything. So a good indicator of a cycle change is that you change jobs, so you move, and like you have a whole new friend group. So there's like all new everything, right? That's usually a cycle change. You move countries, you move states, yeah. Big changes, okay? Here you see somebody holding a wheel. So it is the wheel, not the world like I thought, but cycle change came. It's almost like a chapter change that feels like the end of and start of a new cycle. But we have to clarify because sometimes the wheel in reverse can mean bad luck or a delay in luck or delay in change. Then you have the moon card in reverse. Okay. The moon card in reverse can be insomnia, but for negative reasons, like worry, guilt. It could also mean addictions. And remember, I saw the number 8, so that's very Neptunian energy. Okay, and this is a very Neptunian card. It's really pretty in the upright. But it's dreamy, there's like a trick of the light, right? Things look a lot different at night than they do during the day. And then you have the Lover's card in reverse. That's your signifier, right? That's your card. We're going to have to clarify, but there's an end. You want a change of some kind, or you want the end of a chapter of some kind. It may have something to do with a water sign or an Aquarius. But the decision has been made. Okay? Possibly by you. This may cause insomnia. Maybe you were addicted to this person. Okay? So let's clarify, because individually and in combination, these cards can mean, so many different things, right? That's why we clarify. What does this wheel card in reverse mean for Geminis? October 27th through November 2nd, 2024. What does this wheel card in reverse mean for Geminis? The week of October 27th through November 2nd, 2024. What's this wheel card in reverse mean for Geminis? The week of October 27th through November 2nd, 2024. Ew, I just get like an icky feeling. It's the same feeling I got when I realized that Capri Crunch was a fucking shitty troll. I don't know if you're dealing with someone with a lot of Aries in their chart. It would be, if it was in their chart, it would be their sun or their moon, because they got this as well. There's no change in a defeat of some kind, in a battle of some kind. Somebody wants to rescue you, but you don't want to be rescued. Or there's a delay in rescue. It has to do with love. Okay? It's blocked. Love is a new beginning in love is blocked, possibly by you or others. And a change can't be made. But it looks like you made the decision about a water sign, or water sign made the decision. So there's no new beginning in love for either you or water sign, or you and an air sign. What's this moon card in reverse mean? At least not this week. For October 27th through November 2nd, 2024. What's this moon card in reverse mean for Geminis? The week of October 27th through November 2nd, 2024. Thank you guys for being here. Again, we have another blockage. And again, you might be dealing with an Aries sun or rising. They may be trying to defend you, but they're not successful at it, or they're not doing it because the advice was to stay out of it. You may go to someone who's a water-fire combination, someone who you were romantically involved with, ask for their help in standing up for you in some way, and either they do and get pulled down with the ship, and it's your ship, SHIP, right? Or they refuse and you're left on your own because of some previous decision to end a relationship. At any rate, you have there's a blockage to escaping somehow, right? And we're clarifying the moon. You may contact this person at night, or they you. I think you're the subject. But there's a block toward escape. And there's a block in winning a battle because you're under weaponized. And it's a burden not worth carrying. Or they feel that way because we're still clarifying the moon card. Here, this is the upright version, right? A burden is worth carrying. You can see the destination. You know you're almost done. You're almost making that wheel turn. Here, it's a burden not worth taking. And it's like a perpetual burden because you see the statue behind, right? I heard whip master. I don't know why I heard that. Okay, the Lover's card is in reverse. I feel like this is someone you had a relationship with romantically, whether it's like an ex-boyfriend or an ex-lover or an ex-husband or ex-wife. And they're like, yeah, we're not together, so this is your deal to deal with. I mean, is the vibe I'm getting? So I want to specifically ask, and I haven't heard from my spirit guide Jenny yet. She doesn't really appear to be around. So what was this? I mean, it could have been a decision, or this is just you being not open to, I mean, you had to make it could be that you had to make a choice between good and evil, and you made that choice already. It feels like previous energy. So please describe the choice that Geminis had to make in order to leading up to this week. I might get the before tarot for this.
Hi, kitty like it outside? Yeah. Little baby, yeah.
So I'm going to get the before tarot. If I can find it. I did find it. Okay. So sometimes, well, mostly during personal readings, because a lot of times people ask me, well, what led up to this? I don't understand why this is happening now. I'll pull out the before tarot, okay? This is the Rider Waite, but a few minutes or moments before. Because sometimes you can find out what led to a situation, right? What led up to this week's situation with that Geminis will be experiencing? What circumstances or choices did Gemini make previously that will be present this week, October 27th through November 2nd? One more. One more. Ew, I just feel so icky. It feels like a circumstance that you just wish never happened. So it came in reverse, so it's a block. You try to hold your own sword and be more self-sufficient in your battles, but then you end up asking for someone's help and it's blocked. See how this King of Sword, this is you, is being handed the mantle capacity and the weapons needed to fight someone. It's possibly this person. Maybe I'm just saying, I'm getting a new storyline. You pretend, or someone else pretends to need rescuing in some way in order to entice a rescuer type back into your life. They don't fall for it, or you don't fall for it. At any rate, in the past, they have helped you. They have stood up for you. They have been your protector. This also came in reverse, the Knight of Wands, so it's a blockage. Monkey, stop crying, baby. I love you. But mommy's working right now. I know you want attention. I love you. I love my monkey. It was someone you were attracted to and someone who always took action. There's a blockage to action, or there was in the past, that led to a separation. Maybe in the past they were monetarily also generous. Okay, they were your benefactor. They might have Earth in their chart, But perhaps they were married. Sometimes this card, the Lover's card, your signifier, can mean a forbidden love affair. I'm just saying. If it's none of those storylines, because I have to give the psychic intuits as I get them, there's a delay in change of some kind. You are not being rescued. It's Neptunian energy. There's something manipulative about it. And it may have been a forbidden love affair, or it will come back around this week where you will again have to make a choice. But someone's not, there's no coming together. There's no standing up for you, or they, or yeah. No one's rescuing anybody this week, no matter who it is. Maybe you could rely on them in the past or vice versa, but someone's not stepping in. And they have, they're water, fire, or fire-water combination person. Okay? All right. Now we got through that. Now we're going to read for Cancer signs. Hello, everybody. Welcome. What's coming for Cancer signs this week, October 27th through November 2nd, 2024? What's coming for Cancer signs this week, October 27th through November 2nd, 2024? What's coming up for Cancer signs this week, October 27th through November 2nd, 2024? What's coming for Cancer signs this week, October 27th through November 2nd, 2024? Boom. What is it with all the reversals? It has to be a transit. So here you have the Hermit card in reverse. You have the answers on something, or a Virgo has these answers for you. In the upright, this is a person searching for answers, who is ruminating, who is trying to get closer to God for the answers. Here, it is clear, right? And then you have the 10 of Wands in reverse. There's a burden that doesn't seem worth it, or it's oppressive energies. And then you have a King of Pentacles. So you're definitely dealing with an earth sign. Probably a Virgo, because that's the only signifier we have on the table. But it can be any earth sign. Because this is related to the 10th house, right? It might be a work situation. Now, you don't have 2 10s. Let's clarify. At any rate, was that in reverse or... Hold on. I have to see if that was in reverse because I forget now. Love the DVR feature. Okay, so the King of Pentacles was in the upright. King of Pentacles is a generous king. It's a fair king, right? You have the answers on something. This is possibly happening in career, but we are clarifying. However you make your income, okay? There's a have to, not want to, but have to kind of energy, right? Okay, let's clarify. Now, if we get 2 10s or another 10, we're going to, that would mean lucky break or new job. So let's hope for that. What's this 10 of Wands in reverse mean for Cancer signs the week of October 27th through November 2nd, 2024? What's this 10 of Wands in reverse mean for Cancer signs, October 27th through November 2nd, 2024. I heard tears of joy. Thank God. Tears of joy. Yeah. Now, you got the Temperance card in the upright, but it was blocked. So you may be impatient while you're carrying a burden that you feel is not worth carrying. In other words, you like your job, but you feel like you're not getting paid what it's supposed to pay you. And then, but you're going to make a decision. I say that because this is the upright version where there's a decision to make. You can make it. And then here is the flip side, which theoretically would be the reversal, but it was blocked, right? So you have a decision to make. Maybe you have a choice between one 10 of Wands in reverse thing and something equally as burdensome. But you just like make the choice. Okay? Just to achieve balance, right? And again, it might be a choice between good and evil, because here it almost looks like she's carrying lightsabers. One is blue and one is red, which makes me think of Star Wars and the fight between good and evil. Yeah. You can turn a burden that's not worth taking into one that's worth taking, because this 10 of Wands is in the upright. You make a decision underneath the gun, but between two options, which means which seem equally unattractive, and it turns out to be a good thing. You make the right choice. I heard you win the war. Now remember, you have two tens, like I said, so it's a lucky break or a new job. Maybe this generous king offers you a new position or a new job. You get the answer you want. Maybe you were impatient for a change that would have brought you balance, but finally, you get a lucky break. Okay, I'm just going to leave it at that, because we've had a lot of weird readings this up until now. Okay? So, what is the ultimate outcome? If they're an earth sign, they're probably a Virgo. Now, if this doesn't have to do with career, a Virgo helps you make a decision or creates the circumstances where you're able to bring balance to a situation, possibly with a Sagittarius that was making you impatient, okay? Or making you feel unprotected, okay? So someone helps you achieve balance and to lessen your burden, really. What's the ultimate outcome for Cancer signs this week, October 27th through November 2nd, 2024? What's the ultimate outcome for Cancer signs the week of October 27th through November 2nd, 2024? Hello, everybody. Thank you for joining me on a Sunday. I see the card. Yeah. So you have the answer from a Virgo or via a Virgo or via a earth sign. Someone who has psychic abilities, apparently, or has secret knowledge that gives you the answer. And see how she's carrying like pomegranates in a bowl, right? You know that she carries wisdom. And she takes the worry off your back with the 9 of Swords in reverse. This is needless worry. This person reminds you, oh, that's no big deal. You just do this. Or I'll do this for you. And you go, oh, thank you. So they take a burden off your back by giving you the answer you need, which may be a lucky break or in terms of a new job. Boom. There it is. Okay. Now we're going to read for Leos. How are you liking it so far, Denise? Everybody, Denise is new here. Welcome her. And Lynn, are you new here or a return subscriber? Anyway, old or new, thank you for being here. I appreciate you all. Let's come for Leo's, the week of October 27th through November 2nd, 2024. Let's come for Leo's, October 27th through November 2nd, 2024. Let's come for Leo's, October 27th through November 2nd, 2024. Okay. I won't be doing personal readings today because I have some work to do for my, day job. So just to let you know. So if you do order a reading, a half-hour reading is $65. An hour reading is $125 now. Well, let's just say $120. That will be deliverable within the next 72 hours. You have the star card in the upright, Leos. Thank God. Now I wash the cards, meaning I flip them over in my hands to change the orientation, to mix up the orientation. And I cut it most of the time before a reading. And I try to shuffle at least 8 times in between signs. So I wash the cards every time I pull one, okay? So I'm not making the reversals happen. It's not by chance, okay? But here you go, 7 of Pentacles. Now this is tied to the Chariot card. All the 7s are, because the Chariot is number 7, right? You can see this person is plowing a field. You got it in reverse. But this person is trying to grow something, trying to harvest something. You may have to wait longer on a dream or a wish, or you dreamed about planting seeds. We'll have to clarify. Yeah, it has to do with dreaming, maybe actual dreaming or a fantasy or manifesting. Okay? You are hopeful this week about moving forward on seeds that you are planting or have planted. So let's clarify. I feel drawn to, this is waiting and then this is longer waiting, okay? If it's a waiting thing. So let's clarify whether it's waiting or planting seeds. What's the 7 of Pentacles mean for Leos the week of October 27th through November 2nd, 2024? What's this 7 of Pentacles in reverse mean for Leos the week of October 27th through November 2nd, 2024? I keep thinking of Virgo. I don't know. Yeah, so of course I am. So Virgo is important. Here, this is the traditional. There's a block towards an answer that you're waiting for, possibly from a Virgo. And maybe it has to do with money. Okay? Because you got this card in the upright. Thank God. So you may be seeking a partnership or a new beginning via money with a Virgo or because of a Virgo, and there's waiting. I feel like you're trying to plant seeds with a Virgo. Or Virgo's trying to plant seeds with you. Possibly a new beginning in money, specifically. This is traditional. This is the so-called reversal. but it's not blocked, thank God. Right? You may be receiving a windfall of money or giving it. You might be releasing that money as well to a Virgo or vice versa. Anyway, you're hopeful. So I want to see what this moon card is, right? We've had a couple signs that had the star moon card combination. So that tells me it's a transit related, almost like it's time locked. So divine timing is involved with a new beginning and money. What's this moon card in the upright mean for Leos the week of October 27th through November 2nd, 2024? What's this moon card in the upright mean for Leos the week of October 27th through November 2nd, 2024? Here you have the reversal of the Hanged Man, okay? There's a block toward... Here you see two people, right? Just to clarify this card. You don't have yet, or you're waiting to, a Pisces or it's kind of a strange storyline. Either you or a Virgo, you might have somebody, you might send someone to speak to someone you want to have a partnership with, like an intermediary. Hi, kitty kitty.
Baby, monkey, come, come. Monkey, come. It's a baby. A baby. Come.
Or they, you. A Pisces might do this or a Virgo might do this, but they'll be sending a Virgo or a Pisces in their stead, or a Sagittarius.
Hi, baby. Yeah, it's a baby. It's a baby. You want to play? Yeah. Yeah. Right.
No biting. No biting. No biting. There's an intermediary, someone to test the waters for either you or they. They may come at night, which is kind of different. It might be about a legal matter that is blocking or will be blocking or becoming unblocked. It's about a legal matter. Someone is hopeful to have a partnership with you, whether through marriage or marriage through contract, to start a business. They'll send someone to test the water. So you have a history with this person, and maybe there's a fear of approaching you, or you're doing this. You're sending a message to a Virgo. I know it's a little weird. Okay, I don't get it. So I mostly read for sun signs, but you could be a Leo rising and be doing this, but be a Sagittarius, Pisces, or Virgo. Okay? Weird. Okay? Hello, everybody. What's the ultimate outcome for Leos this week? October 27th through November 2nd, 2024. What is the ultimate outcome for Leos the week of October 27th through November 2nd, 2024? What's the ultimate outcome for Leos October 27th through November 2nd, 2024? I try to get as clear a message as I can, okay, succinctly. I don't like to go and, or, if, of, like that. You're going to be hopeful for something this week, okay? No matter what the storyline. It's either about seeds you're planting or have planted and you're waiting to harvest. Or it's going to be a long gestation. It involves a water sign or an Aquarius, or it has to do with something dreamy. A wish comes true. You're sending some kind of, there's an intermediary of some kind, possibly even like alternative resolution. There's a wake-up call. It's about money. It involves a Virgo definitively, because I said Virgo before I even pulled this card, right? Okay. Your ultimate outcome, should I cut again? Yes. And I heard no. Yes. Now, the way I cut decks, I don't just randomly do it. The card will kind of light up for me at that point in the deck, and I will cut it there. Okay? Four of Swords in reverse, coming out of a time of rest or separation. Okay, this is in forced rest. Someone's going, you know what, I'm beat, I'm going to take a break. There was a break of some kind and you're coming out of it, and maybe that's why the intermediary. Definitely a Virgo. Because historically this card represents Aries, Gemini, and Virgo. But you're trying to manifest something and make it happen. So this is about seeds that are going to be planted for a partnership of some kind. Okay? This is tied to the aces because it's a number one. This is tied to stability and Four of Wands, Emperor energy. You don't know how somebody's going to react, so you send somebody. I don't know. It's kind of strange. Okay. Now we're going to read for Virgos. And as you know, I'm a Virgo. Great. I'm a Virgo, so this reading is just as much for me as it is for you. I haven't even drank my coffee. How is everybody? Is there any more new people here? Oh, thank you for all the likes, you guys. You're amazing. How come the chat disappeared? The chat completely disappeared. Okay. Oh, I see. It's still loading. Oh, sorry, I need my coffee. Oh, there we go. Chat came on. Okay, Virgos. So this is what I do. I wash the cards in between each sign. What's coming for Virgos the week of October 27th through November 2nd, 2024? What's coming for Virgos October 27th through November 2nd, 2024? What's coming for Virgos October 27th through November 2nd, 2024? I'm hearing reach out or reaching out, but it's an incomplete sentence, so I don't know if it's you or someone else who's doing that. It makes me think that it's someone you know that you haven't heard from in a while. Okay. The first card Virgos have is Justice in reverse. Definitely dealing with the Leo, sun or moon. Okay. There is a separation of some kind or an injustice of some kind, or you're dealing with a Libra, or there's a divorce of some kind. We have to clarify. Ooh, I don't like this. 10 of Pentacles in reverse. If there's a legal case, there's a money loss of 10 of Pentacles in reverse, or if it's a probate case, it's still going on, or there's an unfair outcome. And you end up standing up for your rights with the 7 of Wands in reverse. Not a good week. Not a good week for us Virgos. Okay. I'm going to have to clarify all of this. Hopefully the 8 of Wands in reverse won't show up. What's this Justice card in reverse mean for Virgos? The week of October 27th through November 2nd, 2024. What is this? What's this Justice card in reverse mean for Virgos? October 27th through November 2nd, 2024. I heard don't say the wrong thing. Don't say the wrong thing. What's this Justice card in reverse mean for Virgos? October 27th through November 2nd, 2024. Yikes. Okay, so you got it in reverse. It's blocked. But see how she's like struggling to keep from something changing? You're trying to prevent something from ending. There's a block toward having choices or making plans. Because there's confusion of some kind. Or, I mean, this is heartbreak. This is either healing or confusion. But sometimes this is confusion, right? You have 2 confusion cards. And it might be caused by an air sign, someone who's a King of Swords. Okay, worry, 5 of Cups, I mean, okay. So we're clarifying what the Justice card means. You're going to be worried about something this week. It'll be confusing. You can't make plans based on information you get either from a Libra or someone in the legal field, possibly an attorney or some other judge or something. It prevents something from ending. So you might be seeking to end something, like an illegal case. Like, I want this person or this company to stop doing this, and you don't get the outcome that you want. Or maybe it causes a loss of some kind. So let's clarify the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. What is the Ten of Pentacles? What is the meaning of the Ten of Pentacles in reverse? I heard don't say anything. Kind of hard to do if the impulse, you're going to have the energy like you want to stand up for something. Don't fucking say anything. Don't stand up for yourself. Don't explain anything. There'll be confusion. It feels like a surprise, okay? Like it was not the outcome you were expecting. What's this Ten of Pentacles in reverse? But you can ward this off. You can change the dynamic or change the fates by saying nothing. It's almost like don't incriminate yourself kind of energy. What's this Ten of Pentacles in reverse mean? Remember, I'm a Virgo too, so, yeah. I'm not happy to see this reading. What's this Ten of Pentacles in reverse? Because for a Virgo not to say something is to be inauthentic. And we hate that, right? We hate fake people having to put up a false front, blah, blah. Okay, well, there may be a money loss of some kind, or you have to spend a lot of money in terms of a wedding. Maybe somebody gets divorced and you were not expecting it, and because the November's talked about a wedding, and this is a stability or new home card. So I'm like, okay, well, what's the Ten of Pentacles in reverse? And it's Four of Wands upright, literally. There's stability, okay? So this can be a divorce card. A Libra gets divorced or someone gets divorced. It leads to a cycle change that you were not expecting. And it was unplanned. And it's confusing as fuck because you were not expecting it. Is kind of how I'm reading it. Wow. Because it's with a soulmate. Now that's the reverse, so-called reverse side. The vice versa, I mean, it's not reversals, really. Not true reversals. You're just seeing something like the outcome of something. So here's the traditional Rider-Waite. They're being cast out of or being warned about the, eating from the tree of life, being tempted, right? So maybe this was a forbidden love affair of some kind, or after you've been cast out, now you can be together to get married. I'm trying to tie it into the Novembers because that's the only thing that makes sense here. But maybe it, you guys spend a lot on the wedding or the engagement or party. But Lover's card with the Four of Wands, that's a soulmate contract, marriage. But it's kind of an expense in money. Or maybe you move in together with someone and you decide, you know what, not my place, not your place, just a together place. That we create a life together. So it's possible that you might be moving in with someone who's newly divorced or you've been in separation with. a separation that was confusing in some way. Looks like we're buffering. Okay, but what's this? What's standing up? Remember, I heard don't say anything. So this may be like in secret, like Braveheart. Um, but there's a standing up for your rights. But there was this vibe of not to incriminate yourself. I don't know. It may still be forbidden somehow. Or you don't want to tell anybody because you don't want people influencing how the relationship progresses, right? What's the Seven of Wands in the reverse mean for Virgos? The week of October 27th through November 2nd, 2024. What's the Seven of Wands in reverse mean for Virgos? October 27th through November 2nd, 2024. Interesting. There's an escape of some kind. There's also 2 sevens as a Taylor cluster mean mutual love or respect and respect. But here's a traditional. There's deception or sneaking away. Here, you've stolen, there's an escape in a battle. So if you do have to stand up for your rights, or you have to, like, people are pushing you to stand up for your rights or defend yourself, you say nothing. And even though it's inauthentic, you escape something. I heard dawn of a new day. And to me, that's like a good change. Okay? Here you have the traditional Page of Pentacle in the upright. You're either giving an offer or accepting an offer. Or there's news of an offer. Possibly from whoever the Emperor represents to you in the upright. Defeat is blocked, thank God. See how it kind of looks like the Seven of Wands? If people knew about this, they would fight it. Whatever the situation. There's some kind of partnership or alliance in secret. And it could be in any arena of your life. Meaning work, family, home. But it's destined, you're destined to be together, like Adam and Eve kind of thing. It's the perfect match between masculine and feminine energies. Like, if you're a woman, your moon is compatible with their sun. Because they have a masculine sun and you have a feminine moon. Like it vibes, right? It's a natural partnership. No one has to pretend to be the dude. And it's equal. Meaning everybody knows the rules, okay? I don't want to get into some big discussion about... I have an archaeological background, an anthropological background. That's what I went to school for, okay? So gender roles within a culture serve functions, okay? The man protects and gathers, protects and builds a home, like safety, okay? A woman who, throughout history, for whatever reason, good, bad, right, or wrong, or in situations where her intuition had to be heightened, she couldn't take a lot of action, so she needed the protection of a man, but she took care of the home that he built for her. This is a traditional partnership. It's a naturally traditional partnership. It may be based in, or you might be getting guidance on how you. So, I mean, this isn't like, oh, I'm binary or whatever it is. There's none of that shit. Okay? I'm the woman, you're the man, you do the man things, I'll do the woman things, and everything will be fine. That's the function, to create harmony. Gender roles matter because they create harmony. They're natural. Okay? Okay. Well, let's get ultimate outcome. Or should we get advice? Let's get advice. What's the advice for Virgos the week of October 27th through November 2nd, 2024? In other words, serving your man is not subservience, it's maintaining harmony. You know, but he has to be a man. He has to do the protecting. He has to take out the garbage and do the man stuff. You know, build a bookcase, whatever it is. Put the IKEA furniture together. You know, it'll be traditional. And he has to protect you. Because a man who won't protect you is worthless. Because that puts you in the position where you have to be both woman and dude. And so you don't need them, right? And this person, if it's something like that, they're not looking for a mother. They're looking for a lover. A wife, okay? A wife who's a friend, but also the romantic love partner. So they don't want you to take care of them like a mom, even though you'll be doing like the cooking and the cleaning and all that. But it'll be a very balanced relationship if it's something like that. I'm still tying it into, if you haven't looked at the Novembers, please do so. I did that last week. Okay, and I filmed it live. I need to tie it into that. Anyway, what's the advice for Virgos, October 27th through November 2nd, 2024? Oh, I see the card. Okay. The advice. The Lovers. Again. Justice in the upright. So injustice turns upright. But see how they almost look like they're in marriage therapy? There's going to be some kind of big talk to balance things out. And it goes well. So advice is to be open to that. Okay? All right. Glad we straightened that out. But it'll be confusing at first. For some reason. Okay. Now we're going to read for Libras. Did I lose everybody with that one? I hope not. Now, the readings tend to go faster from Libras on. For some reason, I don't know, that's just my rhythm. Because I've done all the teaching I'm going to do for the day. Given the intros and my background and all that. And how these readings are for everyone, not just one person. Okay? So. What's coming for Libras? October 27th through November 2nd, 2024. What's coming up for Libras? October 27th through November 2nd, 2024. What's coming for Libras? October 27th through November 2nd, 2024. What's coming for Libras? October 27th through November 2nd, 2024. One more. I heard the word milkman, and that used to be a dedicated profession. Like, you become a milkman who was kind of like a U.S. Postal Service. He just delivered milk. But someone you, culturally, at least in America, someone you got to know, someone who's good to know, right? Anyway, you have the Page of Pentacles in reverse. If you're waiting on news of money, Libra, it may not come this week, or you may be dealing with an earth sign your age or younger that needs a talking to, I want to say. And then you have the Queen of Wands in reverse. Now, in the upright, this is a confident, fiery person, but this is also my best friend card in reverse. I don't think you could trust anybody this week, or shouldn't, because it looks like you have someone who's pretending to be your friend or pretending to love you with the Ace of Cups in reverse. Here it is in the upright. It's such a pretty card. It's a pretty deck, but I don't like it for some reason. But I was drawn to it, so I gotta use it. You may be waiting on an offer from someone who is inauthentic in their offers. Like, someone would pretend to like you just to sleep with you, for instance. There's something sneaky about it. Or you no longer like someone because you realize they're not your best friend or don't have your best interest after all. So there's some kind of discovery energy this week, especially if we get Seven of Cups in reverse or Hangman in reverse. So let's do this Queen of Wands. This could also mean a broken contract. Okay. And it would be a broken contract about love and money. What's this Queen of Wands in reverse mean for Libras? October 27th through November 2nd, 2024. What is this Queen of Wands in reverse mean for Virgos? October 27th through November 2nd, 2024. Nine of Cups in reverse. Someone's blocking. They know what you want and what your wish is, but it's being blocked. But it might be blocked through divine intervention as well. This is the Nine of Cups, which is the wish card. It came in like this on the reversal. There's a fire sign, woman or man, who is blocking your wish. So this could be like a cock block kind of situation. It may be an online thing. This is the Eight of Wands in reverse. Again, the idea of divine timing or divine intervention. This is tied to Sagittarius. If it's a fire sign, it may be a Sagittarius. Someone's blocking your Ace of Cups, which is a new emotion. If it's not love, it's a new emotional beginning. Because this has to do with not only online dating, but also resumes, someone could pull, like, for instance, this is not a storyline. This is just an example of a storyline to illustrate what I mean by this interpretation. Okay? So a best friend or someone you thought was a best friend, you're like, you know what? I really need a job because I don't like my job. My Ace of Cup is in reverse. And they're like, oh, just give me your resume. But they don't do anything with it. But they don't want to appear to be a bad friend or a non-friend. Okay? Or you send out resumes that will give you an Ace of Cup new emotional beginning in life. Because when we start a new job, we're very hopeful, right? And usually we've left the last job because it sucked, you know? So, you know, this is appropriate to get after being hired. You know, that you'll get that Ace of Cup feeling, right? Like you get excited, right? If it's online dating, someone's telling you what you want to hear just to have sex with you. If it's a work situation, you sent out resumes, but you get like a false hope that, you know, because maybe someone who's not your friend, you know, because they don't know you, calls you and asks you about your resume, and you become very like Nine of Cups hopeful. But really, they're just filling a quota by speaking to you, right? It's something like that. What is this? Or you're doing this. But I feel like it's another person. What's this Ace of Cup in reverse mean for Libras, October 27th through November 2nd, 2024? What's this Ace of Cup in reverse mean for Libras, October 27th through November 2nd, 2024? Yeah, someone is not standing up for you or fighting for you with this Ace of Cup in reverse. They're not your hero. They're not going to save you. You're wanting a new beginning of some kind. This card, the Magician card, is a 1 card, so it's tied to the aces, numerologically. This is a pure manifestation card. There's talking and broadcasting involved. Messages being sent back and forth. You're trying to manifest something. But the decision doesn't fall down to you. Decision or choice is blocked. And there's an ending of some kind. Now, when you have 2 8s as a tarot cluster, that means surprise developments. There's hopefulness, and then there's a cease in communications. You know, the HR contact stops returning phone calls, but doesn't have the heart to tell you that that you haven't been chosen, so they ghost you, which I think is a really shitty way to do business, but whatever. It's your job to tell people whether they've been, we're going to think about other candidates or whatever, and they're just not telling you. They just ghost you. Or it was a false job posting. If it has to do with online dating, or if you're corresponding with someone that you had a relationship with previously, it's not about love, even though it's a very one-sided love. Like, you may love this person, but they're just using you for sex, or vice versa. Okay? So, but there's no news about money, or no offer about money. As well. It's only for 7 days, so don't panic, okay? Look at your monthlies to see what I said there, because I don't remember. I only remember the Virgo one. It was just like so far-fetched, but whatever. What's the ultimate outcome for Libras this week? October 27th through November 2nd, 2024. What's the ultimate outcome for... I just fill out into my lap laterally like this, so it could go either way. But the card here is 4 cups. You're ghosted, I think. It's neither 4 cups, acceptance or rejection. It's like in limbo. That popped out, so I'm actually going to put that back in the deck to see if it comes out again. Okay? What's the ultimate outcome for Libras? October 27th through November 2nd, 2024. Tower. If you walk away from someone who is inauthentic, you burn the bridge. You burn the bridge, like napalm it. Like cobalt bomb it, which is a thing. Nothing grows there ever again after that's been dropped. Someone drops a nuclear bomb, flowers and stuff and grass will start growing about after 25 years. Cobalt, nothing grows there ever. It's like a forever desert. You could be dealing with someone who's very scorpionic, but there's an upset in some way. Yeah. So ultimate outcome, right? 5 of Swords in reverse. Here's in the upright. There is no communication. And people could be hurt in the process, either on your side or someone else. But there's a defeat in some way. Yeah, things don't go the way you want them this week. It feels like a love affair, but it could be a work or career situation as well. And there's some kind of cease of communications. But it's a surprise that you're contacted, or there's a surprise that there's a ghosting. Either way. And again, it's only for 7 days, so don't panic. Okay, this is just this week. But now that you know this, you have these kind of weirdo energies in your life for this week. Just like, that's a message just to like hang low. Right? Okay. Welcome, everybody. I appreciate you being here on a Sunday. Now we're going to read for Scorpios. Let's go for Scorpios, October 27th through November 2nd, 2024. What's coming for Scorpios, October 27th through November 2nd, 2024. What's coming for Scorpios, October 27th through November 2nd, 2024. What's coming for Scorpios, October 27th through November 2nd, 2024. I feel like there's a certain task you have to do, and there's not procrastination involved. It's like you worked a hard week, and you're just like, ugh, I just don't want to work right now. It's like a low level dread So you're putting off something until you absolutely have to do it, but there's like this anticipatory dread. Like, okay, well, I should just do it to get it over with, and then I don't have to worry about it. But I mean, I don't know. Here you have the Empress in reverse. There's some kind of lack of control over your domain that you're not living. Or you're dealing with an Aries or Taurus like that. And then you have the Eight of Cups in reverse. There's something you can't let go of or allow to die, I want to say. And then you have the Emperor in reverse. You might be dealing with a married couple, or this might be your spouse who you can't walk away from because you love them too much, or you're obsessed with them, or whatever it is. But you are like-minded because you're both in reverse. Or you're dealing with a couple that way. But remember the anticipatory, like having to do something you don't want to do. Like you would rather not do. Like a task that's out of your usual job description or whatever it is. That could be a thing. So let's talk about the Eight of Cups. What does this Eight of Cups in reverse mean for Scorpios? The week of October 27th through November 2nd, 2024. What does this Eight of Cups in reverse mean? You either don't want to walk away from something or can't walk away from something. These could be, for instance, male and female supervisors who are like-minded, but maybe not with you, right? Excuse me. What does this Eight of Cups in reverse mean? I almost said for Virgos. For Scorpios, October 27th through November 2nd, 2024. Yeah, it's definitely dread. Because I'm getting that telltale sign of dread that's my personal intuit, where I feel like there's a nasal drip into my stomach and it's like a weird feeling, right? So there's something you don't want to do. No, yeah. Remember I said I almost said Virgo? And look who pops up, Virgo. So that's clarifying the Eight of Cups. But this is the upright version. You wonder why you can't, I want to say, turn away. Or you wondered why a Virgo can't. Or there may be an obsession with a Virgo, but you're married. I don't get it. Yeah. So this is a traditional Hierophant. This is anarchy. This is towing the line. This is I'm a rebel. But it's blocked. You're trying to block a Virgo from walking away, or vice versa, because it's the person you really want. And I don't blame you. Nine of Wands. This is waiting for the shoe to drop and putting up boundaries. This is not having any boundaries and letting somebody in, but the other shoe drops. She's looking for answers, so I don't think it's the other shoe drops. I think you're trying to... if you're married, you lower your boundaries with a Virgo. Whatever that means. It's emotional. You allow a Virgo in. And it's something maybe you weren't expecting or you weren't supposed to do. Okay. Kind of weird. I'm going to clarify both the Empress and Emperor in reverse. Thank you for the likes, you guys. I appreciate you. Please clarify both the Empress and Emperor in reverse. Please clarify. It's kind of interesting that the Emperor and Empress are separated by the Eight of Cups in reverse. I'm just saying, visually on my table, right? Maybe you're newly separated. Because sometimes the Emperor card can signify a Scorpio to me. Maybe you're not divorced, but newly separated, and then you allow a Virgo in. Or vice versa. A Virgo is newly separated, and so they can drop their boundaries and let you in. Into their cave, right? Maybe this Virgo has psychic abilities. But Virgos and Scorpios and Virgos and Pisces have a psychic connection. Just like Leo and Cancer have psychic connections with each other. At any rate, what's the Emperor and Empress in reverse mean for Scorpios this week? October 27th through November 2nd, 2024. Yeah, you want to stop a change from happening. This is the wheel in reverse, or the flip side. Sorry, yeah. Here, the wheel is turning. It's in the upright. Here, it's been halted. And here you have Leo, right? And you have Scorpio, and you have Taurus. There's some kind of separation between what looks like two married people. Yeah, there's a separation. It's because here's the Nine of Pentacles in the upright. This is someone can't become divorced. But there's a Virgo in the mix somehow. There's a fear of being single. Someone is your wish with a star card. You dream about them every night. Yeah, so this has to do with a romantic situation somehow. Okay. So let's get the ultimate outcome. But something is revealed to a Virgo. Because this is secrets in the upright. And this is revealed. Right? What's the ultimate outcome for Scorpios the week of October 27th through November 2nd, 2024? What's the ultimate outcome for Scorpios the week of October 27th through November 2nd, 2024? The wheel turns upright. Change happens. If you couldn't be with someone before, due to divine timing, the wheel turns. You come out of a time of rest. Somebody reveals their feelings. And basically, someone wants to build a life with you, especially if you're a woman. It's a person who's newly separated, like in a marriage or soul contract, and they want to be with you if you're the Empress. King of Pentacles in reverse. Like if you're a woman, they don't want you to work. It's almost it's just like Scorpio to want to lock somebody away in the tower because they can be really possessive, right? Okay. All right. Well, things look good. They turned out right. Okay. Now we're going to read for Sagittarius. Hello, everybody. Thank you for being here. Boom. What's coming up for Sagittarius the week of October 27th through November 2nd, 2024? What's coming up for Sagittarius October 27th through November 2nd, 2024? What's coming up for Sagittarius October 27th through, I heard, a fight, through November 2nd, 2024. What's coming for Sagittarius October 27th through November 2nd, 2024. Two of Pentacles in reverse. You're trying to budget your money, or you're weighing the pros and cons of something, or you're trying to weigh the pros and cons of something and I can't really decide. There's an imbalance of some kind, either in money or weighing decisions about what to do in second house matters. And then you have the Empress in the upright. Yes, please. Regardless of what kind of money situation you are, you're going to feel like you have everything you need. Sorry. You'll feel like you have everything you need. Okay? Or you're pregnant. One of the two. And then, well, it's probably not pregnancy because you have the Ten of Swords in the upright. But in this deck, it's almost like you win a battle. Like a really hard battle of some kind. Maybe it's a mental battle. But, I mean, there's two people in this card. You can see, I feel like you're the person on the horse. Right? And you finally defeat somebody. Like in a Dynasty Game of Thrones kind of way. You know what I mean? Okay. Now we're going to clarify. Twos are related to the High Priestess. The Empress card is related to the threes, like the Three of Pentacles, the Three of Swords, the Three of Cups. So there's communication involved. Tens are related to the Wheel, so something changes as a result of you winning a battle this week. Possibly even a battle of wits, okay? Especially if we get the Five of Wands clarifying that card. So please clarify the Ten of Swords in the upright for Sagittarius. Remember I said there's a fight, okay, during the first shuffle, okay? So what's this Ten of Swords in the upright mean for Sagittarius? The week of October 27th through November 2nd, 2024. What's this Ten of Swords in the upright mean for Sagittarius? The week of October 27th through, I almost said December 2nd. November 2nd, 2024. So this might be a foreshadowing of a victory that you have in December. Even though you win a battle, there's little change. It like doesn't turn things on its head as you expected. But there's an ending or completion of some kind. Now you could be blocking someone who's stalkerish or blocking someone who's a liar. okay? But there's little transformation. But there's more peace, okay? So if you thought, okay, if I vanquish this person, right? If I, cut this person off at their knees verbally, then they will act completely different. Maybe there's just like a lull, and then they start up again or something. It only causes a respite, or the outcome isn't like the big switch or opposite energy you were expecting. But you're going to think about it first. You're going to weigh the pros and cons of whether you should create this ending or trying to embattle someone. Because maybe you're very generous in spirit, or maybe it's over an empress type, a mom, an auntie, a female supervisor, someone who has more authority over you, or it's your wife, right? What does this Two of Pentacles in reverse mean for Sagittarius? October 22nd through November 2nd. October 27th through November 2nd, 2024. What's this Two of Pentacles in reverse mean for Sagittarius? October 27th through November 2nd, 2024. You're weighing the pros and cons of something in a love situation. And you're forced into making this decision about whether to embattle this person. You really don't want to. You really don't want to. It might have something to do with greed or money or illicit sex or a forbidden love affair. It's not what you wished. And this is the Ace of Wands in reverse, right? There's a sudden sexual energy. Maybe someone's pregnant. I don't know. There's little outcome. There's a fight of some kind over a woman. You win the fight, but it doesn't really result in much change. It just brings like a more peaceful respite. But it's sudden energy or action that you need to take in a love situation, possibly not even yours. Because sometimes the Three of Swords is a third-party situation, or you're the outside situation. You weigh the pros and cons, like, should I say something or should I not? Kind of energy. I don't know. Anyway. Weird. Ace of Swords in reverse. I'm going to put it back in the deck. What is the advice? What's the advice for Sagittarius? October 27th through November 2nd, 2024. What's the advice for Sagittarius? October 27th through November 2nd, 2024. What is the advice for Sagittarius? October 27th through November 2nd, 2024. You might want to look at the monthlies. I don't really remember them. I don't remember them at all. Not really. Not really. I don't remember it all. So you should go look at that. Six of Swords in reverse. The advice is to you should fight about this, basically. I don't know if it has to do with a pregnancy of some kind or a career situation, because the Sun card is always a career situation, almost always, or it's about a Leo. or a Pisces, or it involves a Leo Pisces. And it's causing turbulence. Knight of Sword in reverse. Now this is your advice, right? Be wise, give your opinion, be wisdom. Base this off your current and past experience. Don't be afraid to fight about what you believe in. But you're going to have to decide when to pull back at some point. Because it could mean the difference between peace and war. It's kind of what I want to say. Okay. Again, weird reading. I don't get the storyline, but maybe you know what it's about. Okay. Well, I want to hit the before tarot on that because I don't know what... Maybe I would understand it better if I knew what led up to this. So I'm going to pull like 1 or 2 cards only for Sagittarius. What led up to the situation this week? What energies led up to the situation this week for Sagittarius? What energies or situations lead up to what happens with Sagittarius this week, October 27th through November 2nd, 2024? It's kind of weird, but I'm thinking of this area that I have near my home. It's kind of it's like up the hill. But it's it used to be like a army base. And it's open now. It's like housing and residential homes, but it used to be closed off to the public unless you were military. I think they call it, what's the neighborhood? Hold on, I'll get it. I want to say Presidio. Presidio. It was so I started seeing the old barracks in the Presidio. So I don't know if it deals with history or military history or San Francisco or what. It's kind of weird. Should I cut this again? Yes. What led up to this? Again, this card came up. It's about not taking action or a blocked new beginning of some kind. Remember, it involves a fight, and what led up to it? I mean, this makes me think of sex or temptation. Blocked teamwork has to do with a water sign who's emotional. Tower, fight, sudden, waiting with 7 of Pentacles in reverse. Hierophant has to do with marriage or something. I feel like somebody, a Scorpio or other water sign or Aquarius, comes to you and they're close to you and they ask for your advice and you're like, no, don't take action. Or don't do this because of sex. Be sure. It's almost like an agree to disagree kind of thing is the outcome. You feel like they shouldn't do something and they're just going to do it anyway. Basically, bottom line. That's what leads up to this week. Okay, now we're going to read for Capricorns. Hello, everybody. How are you? Let me lubricate my vocal cords. But Sagittarius is very close to this person. Okay. Now we're ready for Capricorns. If I do my work like if I'm able to find the documents I need to find in order to make something happen tomorrow at work, I did order I ordered the Wanderer's Tarot, so if it comes and I'm finished my work, I may have a live unboxing tonight. So, but I'll put that in the community tab whether I am or not within the next few hours, okay? What's coming up for Capricorns this week, October 27th through November 2nd, 2024? What's coming up for Capricorns this week, October 27th through November 2nd, 2024? What's coming up for Capricorns this week, October 27th through November 2nd, 2024? I've seen the Magician card, so you could be dealing with an Aries, Gemini, Virgo this week. What's coming up for Capricorns the week of October? Ooh. Hard to get any taste, but I got this taste in my throat like I used to have when I smoked, and was, that slightly burning, smoky taste in the bottom of my throat. I don't know what that's about. But cigarette, not the other thing. What's coming for Capricorns? October 27th through November 2nd, 2024. Tinglies. Should I cut? No cut. Okay. Here you have the Princess of Pentacles in reverse. Either you're not making an offer, or you're not giving news about money, or you're not receiving thusly. And then you have the Judgment card in reverse. You could be dealing with a Scorpio type, or there's no second chance or ascendance in some way. And then you have the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. I feel like you're holding back from something, waiting to exhale, which makes me think of not only the movie, but holding that smoke. You know how when you drew on a cigarette, if you ever did that, and you kind of held it there for a second, and then you start blowing out, and you had that taste in both your throat and your mouth as you blew out the smoke, waiting to exhale. Now, the movie Waiting to Exhale is about getting a second chance at life after a bad love affair. Okay? But there's that expectation, you're like in between relationships. And if you're watching this and you're saying, no, I'm married and I've been married for 23 years, or, like Denise, I'm sorry you were widowed. But it's like you're ready for love now, and you're just trying to find the right person. Now, Page of Pentacles is tied to the Justice card. Maybe you want to be married again. At least you have your eye on marriage. The Knights are related to the Hangman. And because it's in reverse, it's related to the Hangman in reverse. Maybe you realize that you're ready for a new relationship. Or you're waiting for that. You're ready for a change in your life where you can ascend. almost like getting a second chance at life. For instance, and I'll give you an example. When I was doing archaeology with a museum, a famous museum, I just got that taste again. It's so weird. I haven't smoked in 25 years, so it's kind of weird. At any rate, but I am having a nicotine lozenge, but I mean, it's like a smoky feel too. Just kind of weird. I never had that with that. At any rate, it's noteworthy. This is all, people don't know, or a lot of readers don't know, that this is kind of tied to the Chariot card. It has to do with divine timing, okay? In one sense. Something happened previously that was not meant to happen or not meant to last. When I worked at a museum, I'm not going to tell you which museum, but I was working in the archaeological field, and then someone pointed like a long timer out to me and said, he was a plumber until he always wanted to be an archaeologist, but his father, because he was Japanese, he had to take over the family business, right? Or he was expected to, right? So he couldn't be an archaeologist. So he took over his family business, which was plumbing. And he worked until he was exactly 65 years old. And the day that he turned 65, he retired. And the following day, he applied to the archaeological department at the museum I worked at. It's like you're creating the life you want after having done what you were supposed to do because of social norms or something, or family pressure. Maybe there's no real money, like there's no real money in archaeology. Maybe it's an internship, right? But you're not going to fight this. You're going to create that second chance at life that you wanted, like you really wanted. So I'm going to clarify the Judgment card in reverse. If it's not that, there's no second chance with a Scorpio or Earth sign, because maybe they can't decide whether they're mature or not. What's this Judgment card in reverse mean? What's this Judgment card in reverse mean for Capricorns, October 27th through November 2nd, 2024? What's this Judgment card in reverse mean for Capricorns, October 27th through November 2nd, 2024? I heard I want what I want. Like the guy who was a plumber turned archaeologist. He started off as an intern and eventually he was hired just on. But he always had this passion. He waited his whole life to be able to do it. But he fulfilled his duty first to his family. And remember, we're clarifying judgment, right? You move forward on a dream that you want because the Sphinx are seated upright and there are rains involved. A lot of people don't remember or discern that in the Rider-Waite version, the guy's doesn't have any rain, so there's no way to control the Sphinxy things. These things, whatever they are, Sphinxes. Right? You know what you want because he's holding up the healing Hermes, right? and you don't want instability in your life anymore. You might be blocking someone else's joys. It seems like you've lived your life up until now, or up until this week. You've done what was expected of you, and now you're going to do what you want. Even if you have to move away from stability and possibly a marriage or a stable income. Okay? That's what I'm getting. So let's get the ultimate outcome. What's the ultimate outcome for Capricorns this week? October 27th through November 2nd, 2024. What is the ultimate outcome for Capricorns this week? October 27th through November 2nd, 2024. I see someone sitting on their bed working on their laptop, like remotely. And here the Chariot card is in reverse. You may move too quickly forward on something because you see an opportunity to do it. But the ultimate outcome is that you're going to have to slow down again. Someone may prevent you again from doing this, so there's a delay of some kind. Look at this, laying in bed with his computer. I said I saw someone sitting, but here they are with the hangman in the upright. So he's laying there with his phone, right? Which is basically a computer. So you have to hang back. There's a delay of 9 to 12 days before you make a final decision. And then the Knight of Pentacles turns upright. You get to see how she's riding a bicycle. So you don't move, you don't get to gallop forward. There's a delay. And then there's a choice to hang back, or you're being advised to hang back 9 to 12 days. And then having more of a plan, going step by step on something that you really want to do, that you've always wanted to do. Okay. That's interesting. That was an interesting reading. Okay. Now we're going to read for Aquariuses. Thank you for being here. What's come for Aquariuses, October 27th through November 2nd, 2024. What's coming up for Aquariuses, October 27th through November 2nd, 2024. What's coming for Aquariuses, October 27th through November 2nd, 2024. The first week of September could have been a foreshadow of this week. Sorry, it keeps falling to the side. What's coming for Aquariuses this week, October 27th through November 2nd, 2024? I don't know. I got the idea of ordering spaghetti. No, that's like a thing for you. Like ordering out. 5 of Cups in reverse, which is good because this is cautious optimism. In the upright, it's regret, it's remorsefulness, it's why me, it's guilt. Here, you're like after a emotional change or emotional blueness, you're now cautiously optimistic about this week or the near future. And then Queen of Cups in the upright, it may involve a water sign your age or older, or this is I want to say psychologist. Maybe a psychologist gives you kind of like cautious hopefulness. And it looks like you have a lot of choices and you're able to plan out your life. You go from 5 of Cups to a 7 of Cups because of a water sign, basically. And see how it looks like a Roman bath or some other kind of bath, if you know what I mean. Yeah, it's beautiful. I love that card. 7s are tied to the Chariot. 5s are tied to the Hierophant. The Hierophant would be in reverse this situation. So you're doing something out of the ordinary and you're cautiously hopeful by stepping out of the box. And Queens, if they had the number, they would be tied to the Death card. So there's transformation of some kind that allows you to make plans and have options. Beautiful options. Fun options, right? So let's see if this Queen of Cups is a person, which 8 times out of 10 it is, or if it's a situation. Please clarify the meaning of this Queen of Cups in the upright for Aquarius. October 27th through November 2nd, 2024. What does this Queen of Cups in the upright mean for Aquarius? October 27th through November 2nd, 2024. Ooh, already. Four of Swords in the upright. This is a situation, not a person. Emotionally, you're going to take a rest in between cautious optimism and just jumping in with your making plans. But it's emotional and mental at the same time. Or it's about a water sign. But this is the Sun. This is the opposite side of the Sun, which is still happy, right? You're hopeful about a change in your life, but you're going to proceed cautiously. Now here it is in the upright, right? But it's blocked. Maybe money or balance is blocked initially, but you're stable. You're going to go forward slowly with plans, but you're hopeful, okay? So let's clarify the 7 of Cups. Hello. Thank you for being here on a Sunday. What's the 7 of Cups in the upright mean for Aquarius? October 27th through November 2nd, 2024. What's the 7 of Cups in the upright mean for Aquarius? October 27th through November 2nd, 2024. I see the card. We're clarifying the meaning. Sorry, I gotta get this straight. Of the 7 of Cups. And it's the 6 of Cups. And it's the upright version of the vice versa. You meet somebody from the past, or there's a homecoming of some kind. You're able to make plans for a homecoming or plans to visit a childhood friend. Or you have plans that you're going to incorporate the past or nostalgia in some way. And then you have the Death card. You're blocking I want to say peace. So this is the traditional Death card, transformation. There's no transformation, but it's like no news is good news. You're blocking that. You're not going to let anything hold you back. You'll feel, in other words, forces saying to stay put with what you're comfortable with. and you're like, no, I have choices and I want to utilize them. I don't want to sit on my laurels. And you might do it in secret or with secret knowledge. You might not share your plans with others, especially a Taurus or a Pisces. And they may be your boss, who's kind of a dank, okay, with the other side of the Emperor card there. I think you're making plans to leave a work situation, but you want to make sure all your ducks are in a row and you actually have an opportunity in hand. Like, for instance, you don't want to, and I agree with you, you shouldn't quit a job before you have one. The best time to look for a job is while you have one, because then you can cherry pick, right? And it's not that oppressive, so you won't feel like pushed, like I have to do it now, or I wish it would happen now. It's not like that. What's the ultimate outcome for Aquarius the week of October 27th through November 2nd, 2024? What's the ultimate outcome for Aquarius, October 27th through November 2nd, 2024? What's the ultimate outcome for Aquarius, October 27th through November 2nd, 2024? Boom. Six of Wands, victory. That's your ultimate outcome. Victory no matter what the obstacles or restrictions. New job, new promotion, new team with the Three of Pentacles in the upright. You might be making a presentation or you might have to take training, which you're excited about. And it's your wish. Cautious optimism. It's quite possible that whatever you're hoping for this week will come true this week. Which I think is amazing. Maybe it's a job or a position or in an industry you had before, right? Now, do you have 3 6s? You don't. Okay. Okay, now we're going to read for Pisces. What's coming for Pisces this week? October 27th, a decision. What's coming for Pisces this week? October 27th through November 2nd, 2024. What's coming for Pisces this week? October 27th through November 2nd, 2024. What's coming for Pisces this week? October 27th through November 2nd, 2024. I feel nervous. I don't know why. But I feel like there's nothing you should be nervous about, but you're just nervous. King of Cups, you are standing, whatever you want to do, if you're going to do something, you're showing all the best qualities of having your King of Cups in the upright. You have a lot of emotional power and clarity and stableness to do that. I don't know if it's something or someone you can't let go of with the Eight of Cups in reverse. And then you have the Hanged Man in the upright. Now, the Hanged Man in the upright, the Hanged Man itself, the imagery is usually in reverse when the card is upright, but this is opposite. I heard the time is now. The time is now. But it's almost like he's trying to summon energy. And it looks like... So he's practicing the Pawnee... there's this initiation into manhood that's like a personal test that Pawnee Native Americans used to... You would skewer 2 arrows into your chest and then slowly pull them out by dancing. You know, and it hurts like hell, apparently. I forget what it's called. It's like the Sundance or something like that. At any rate, it's a test of manhood. Now, the Hangman in the upright is 9 to 12 days usually, but this is also your energy, Pisces. So, very Piscean cards. Right? It's something you can't let go of that spiritually you have a connection to. Or you're connected to a Pisces sun, moon, rising. Okay, let's clarify. I want to know what the Eight of Cups is in reverse. Eight of Cups in reverse mean for Pisces the week of October 27th through November 2nd, 2024. What is this Eight of Cups in reverse mean for Pisces? October 27th through November 2nd, 2024. I heard it's about time. What does this Eight of Cups in reverse mean for Pisces? October 27th through November 2nd, 2024. What does this Eight of Cups in reverse mean for Pisces this week? October 27th through November 2nd, 2024. Interesting. It's about a love or romantic situation with the Ten of Cups in the upright. Okay? You can't walk away from this love. Maybe it's a third-party situation or something that causes you heartbreak. The Ace of... You're blocking like the sexual energy. Okay? Or the new beginning with this person you can't let go of. There was a delay. And it's someone you've never been with before. Here, this is like pure sexual energy. But this is almost like a battle cry. Kind of strange. And then, I don't know if it's with an earth sign. Right? Who maybe had their back to you. Yeah. You're trying to block. This is obsession. Okay, remember I mentioned obsession up here? Okay, we're still clarifying that card. You're trying to separate obsession and sex and love. Because for Pisces, sometimes sex is the expression of the love, right? So they go hand in hand. You're trying to block the bad parts of a union or a drive. Because really, you feel this. And you're trying not to make it like this, right? Because this is what you know, this is what you're feeling. I kept hearing stuff along the lines that it's time, or it's about time, or finally, or whatever it is. You're still being asked. It's almost like you're being initiated from one part of your life into another. It's like if you were immature before in matters of love or emotions, it's like in the next 9 to 12 days, it's like in the next 9 to 12 days, you become mature. And here you have, you're trying not to block, you're trying not to mirror someone, right? Because it's spiritual in nature. You know it matters. I feel compelled to tell you that. I don't know what that means. Okay, my work is calling, so I have to go. And you want to create the opportunity. Boom, there it is. I have to go because my work is calling, so I hope you have a beautiful day, and I hope you enjoyed those. So thanks, bye.